Kipi Jacka. Kipi Jacka is looking around in consternation. Available for limited time only. Alright, let's do it then. Now that I think about it, perhaps it is you who can assist me. Yeah, what do you need help with? I'm here to help you. I'm Kipi Jacka, reporter for Gridania's leading tabloid, The Raven. Why is still a moment of your time? Yeah, sure. The thing, just recently a non-rural visitor cut through Gridania's markets like a scythe, in a frenzy to produce every Nemea lily available, and I mean all of them. What purpose? I hear you ask. Well, my friend, I sense the answer to that question will provide the basis for my next scoop, so I did some nosing around. No one I talked to could put a name to our mysterious flower fancier, but by all accounts he is cargo hold of lilies and departed for Olda. And wanting to try to go cold, I quickly grabbed my quill and notepad and boarded an airship myself. Interesting. I'd be happy to. I suppose if you need a guide, I'd be happy to show you around. I've been to Olda many times. Well then, we've no time to lose. Alright, let's go to the local tavern then. My, those are some serious faces. What can I do for you this morning? Oh, playing reporter, are we? Sounds like fun. Let's hear your questions. Are we attempting to track down a particular someone who purchased a suspicious large number of Nemea lilies in Gridania before transporting them here to Olda? Any idea who this person might be? We've got more than a fair share of traders coming and going, and a large shipment arriving in the city is hardly a noteworthy occurrence. Now that you mention it, I do remember this florid minstrel fellow who came in just the other day, said he had pulled in from Gridania and needed help hauling a hefty delivery to the Alchemist Guild. He's actually a familiar face in these parts, never could get his name though, strangely enough. Nameless traveler arrived from Gridania with a sizable cargo to move. That sounds promising. Like I said, it was just a request to move a cargo. Before you run off to a possible dead end with the Alchemist, I suggest you fish for more information inside the quicksand. After all, where else can you go find so many quick, costly adventures crammed into one spot? That still makes sense. Between the two of us, however, I see no reason why we cannot do both. I shall stay here and interview the clientele while you chase down our other lead at the Alchemist Guild. What do you think? Sure, leave it to me. And that will be our plan. Once you've spoken with the potion mixers, make your way back here and we can discuss any revelations. the alchemist guild is on the next floor, I think. Yeah, it's upstairs. So boldly to approach a master of his profession. I warn you, this matter best be deserving. For the precious moments you steal away from my unending research. Question me for a tablet piece? Away with you. I refuse to waste another instant on this trivial nonsense. But still, perhaps there is a shred of scholarly value to this, after all. I vaguely recall the flamboyant character of whom you speak, and his request to process a vast quantity of floor material. It's laughable that I would undertake such a menial chore, of course, so I assigned the task to my subordinates. If you wish to discuss the tedious detail, Dideric is your man. Dideric, have you been looking at flowers? Why should we do this? This is regarding a large delivery of Nemea lilies. Yes, the guild did accept a task involving said flowers as commissioned by a nomadic minstrel gentleman. And though I cannot reveal the nature of what we produce, I can tell you that it shall be distributed amongst the populace as part of the events of the Rising. If you wish to know more, then might I suggest you speak to the gentleman himself. Oh no, not right now. I'm not joining it right now. Sorry. Let's talk to Hippie Jakia down over there. Where is this again? Rising Calm thing? Hippie Jakia, look at that. In fact, did the alchemist offer up any new information? Not much. Surmise, this famously unnamed minstrel of nomadic inclination commissioned the manufacture of some as of yet unknown item to be handed out during the Rising. Well, Heracles agreed that we should speak with him directly, and as luck may have it, I've just discovered that he means to put on the performance at the Ruby Road Exchange. I think it's done one man foot on the spot interviews, don't you think? If we hurry over, we can catch him before he takes the stage. Alright, let's go catch him before he takes the stage. He's just over there. Okay, so let's go over there. What the heck is happening here? Ari? Seems like there's a concert here. Okay. Over here. Hello, sir. Greetings, sir. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt, but you are a famous modern minstrel, are you not? I am indeed, and what might I do for you fine people? I've been following you, to be perfectly honest. I'm curious to learn more about the wagon load of lilies you turned over to the alchemist, not to mention your plans to distribute the results of their work. You followed me? But how did you... I mean, why would you... Ah, it's Aether. That explains much. And did you also learn what I tasked the alchemist to create? Is the curl out of the bag for all to smell? No, we were hoping you might tell us. Good. My surprise remains unspoiled. The plan, if you must know, is to hand out bundles of potpourri to all and sundry during the Rising. Isn't flowers mixed with spices? The aromatic stuff you see in bowls on parlor tables and the like? The very same, except my potpourri will delight the eyes as much as the nose, thanks to the alchemical wizardry infused by my co-conspirators. Yet even without such enchantments, the scent of Nemea lilies is known to promote calm and tranquility. The rising is a time of remembrance, of mourning. It is a time when sorrow can overwhelm folk who lost friends and loved ones in the seventh umbral calamity. Also, it's like a remembrance day, right? It's like a remembrance day for the calamity. Okay. I hope that the lily's gentle perfume will afford such burdened souls a modicum of peace during the off times of melancholy memorial. Oh my, what a generally lovely idea. Only just at this moment we were making arrangements for a showcase of my humble talents, where I shall hand out potpourri bundles to the audience. Again, I'm glad we met. Here you really spread out word of our little surprise gift. I trust you now have sufficient detail to write your article. Oh yes, I have plenty of work with. Thank you. Splendid. Now, since you've joined the inner circle, so to speak, we must have you play a role in the performance. You needn't fret, so I merely wish for your assistance in passing out potpourri. I can supply the crowd at the show, but it would be most helpful if you might deliver bundles to some other part of town. Oh, we would be happy to. It could only help the flesh out of the story. Let's head back to the quicksand adventure. If we hand out bundles there, then we can be sure to cover folk from every corner of the city. We were low on helping hands, to tell the truth, so this has worked out for the best. Please come and meet me at the Ruby Road Exchange once you've finished your work. It should be here, right? I'm just gonna wait for the spawn. I'm just gonna wait for the NPC to spawn. Let's get to work, shall we? What is it you're giving out there, adventurer? Is that the melody, yes? Did place in graves of the fallen, a practice for which I am alas intimately familiar. Why choose this particular bloom? See, perhaps the perfume does remind one of peace and repose, rather than the violence which took our companions from us. It would seem the minstrel has given the matter some thought. For Carthno veterans such as myself, the season of the rising can be a torment, like the throbbing pain of an old wound. I will keep this bundle close, I think, and breathe in its calm whenever I feel my thoughts turning grim. Also, he's a veteran of the calamity. You're a survivor. Oh, we met a veteran today. Keeping busy there, aren't you? I know it's for the Rising and all, but it tickles me to see a hero of your stature handing out presents like a simple errand girl. And ever since the first time we met, you've always been the type to lend aid where it's needed. I haven't changed one bit. Makes me happy it does, not to mention a little misty-eyed. The good you've done for folk will linger on, an unshakable foundation for your future. Keep going the way you're going, my friend, and we'll all be the better for it. Here, why don't you let me have whatever bundles you've got left? I'll put them together with the ones I took from your reporter friend. If we leave a basketful on the guild counter, I guarantee they'll hand themselves out before the Rising is over. Mistress Momondi took a goodie amount off my hands, but I think we've done our fair share of the work. We should go and see Minstrel and let him know we've completed our task. Performance went well, I must say, but what of your story research? Were the townsfolk willing to share any moving material? As they were unexpectedly forthcoming, I was regaled with many an anecdote from those who lived through the calamity, and privileged to hear the treasured memories of those who did not. Back when the colony was poised to strike, I had only just earned my reporter's quill. I was rushing around town, questioning adventurers and taking notes. But as Dalamud descended ever lower, the streets erupted into chaos. It was then that I fled with my younger brother to the border, relative safety. There were few less prudent friendly colleagues who might still be here if they had done the same. In the years since, the world has risen from the ashes. I've done my best to rise along with it. There are things I cannot, nay, should not forget. Such are the thoughts which blossom in mind. And I breathe the potpourri perfume. I've enjoyed our collaboration this day, adventurer, and I shall attempt to write a piece that does it justice. Let's say to you, A Rising Calm is the title. How fitting. I took forward to reading it. I too sense the stirring of a new composition, a hopeful verse dedicated to the continued safe passage of those who yet ascend a path out of catastrophe and despair. What is this? Greetings, Warrior of Light. Who are you? You needed to be alarmed. Huh? Okay, I'm not alarmed, but who are you? You have glasses? Okay. Did I see you somewhere? You look familiar. He looks really familiar. Who is this guy? This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind, perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida. Wait, what? Wait, isn't Naoki Yoshida the lead developer of the Final Fantasy XIV? Okay. It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and you have my most heartfelt thanks for gracing this world with your presence, and your deeds for surpassing courage and valor. On a day such as today, I hope you will forgive my brief bout of nostalgia. It has been an entire decade since I first came to this world. I was a stranger here, a traveler in troubled land, in that quest for its salvation consumed my every moment. Countless trials are met and overcome, and the world not only survived, it flourished. This victory we owe to those who persevered alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. Yet, it is you who I must speak, of our indomitable adventurer. "10 years is a long time, yes? But for me, the number holds no special significance. It is simply a count of the passage of days. Success, however, would not have come without that accumulation of the daily effort, and that is what makes it a milestone worth making. Thank you for staying the course with us in all these years." I just literally joined the game like a month ago, not even a year. I did not even start playing this game a year ago. Why are you thanking me? I've only played the game for a month so far. Why are you thinking it? Why are you saying I played the game for years? I've only played the game for a month. I will keep making plans for this world for the foreseeable future. It has become part of my life, and to see it grow is an adventure in itself. Rest well, Warrior of Light, for a good convergence of events approaches. May the road upon which you must embark become the greatest of all journeys. Until we meet again, my friend. What a moving rendition. And now I really must head home to write that article. You have my gratitude, Adios. I would still be floating the street without your assistance until we meet again. A great many lives were lost in the flames of the calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. Yet it is the survivors who must face the challenge of living in this new era we have salvaged. To you, the champion and the vanguard of our efforts, I dedicate these verses. Scarred by the falling of fiery stars, the land is reborn with new life. God Slayer struck by an echoing roar, heavens ring with the promise of strife. Beast and man both seek freedom or death,
in the bloody inferno, untamed by unbroken hopes. From a sky long undimmed shall the darkness of hell be reclaimed. A merciless gale, an unending road. If this is the path we are fated to take, then pray be our drawn. In the rift betwixt worlds, your soul's splendid light unbathed.
I really must apologize for pressing you into service for my plot roofery scheme. I tend to consider adventurers as fellow wanderers and call upon the assistance of your kind with little reservation. As for the gifts themselves, there was another reason as to why I chose the Nemelia Lily. Judges in the Boons as to represent a prayer for safe passage. The way ahead promises more hardships, and I wanted at very least to wish you, all of you, the smoothest road for the coming journey. Oh, I got a parasol. Oh, so it's an item. Interesting. What was this? Made from the alchemy Nemea. Brings a sense of tranquility to even the most troubled souls. Okay. A jigsaw puzzle minigame. Okay. Fashion accessories. How to open fashion? You gain a fashion accessory. A fashion accessory. To use it, first select fashion accessories under character. Where's fashion? You gained under character from good character. It's character. Fashion. Oh, there it is. Okay. And if I equip this, ooh, I have a parasol. Okay, that's freaking sick. Look at this shit. Yes, I got a parasol. Oh, this is epic. What are these guys doing? Alright. I got an epic parasol. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Yes. Beautiful parasol. Really ain't it? Take a screenshot of that. I have to go speak to Sid over there. Alright. Let's go back to Ishgard. Hello, Sid.
You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. What do you mean? Who's a good man? Have you ever heard of Asila? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plan. From what he told Helios, the Assassins tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if he needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced the Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing, where you're ready to depart. Just as well, after pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckon I was due to deliver you into it. Let's deliver you into the fire, yeah. Can you drive us right into the fire? That would be awesome. Is it? In that case, I should inform Tatru of our plans. They go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you on. Gonna go to the airship landing. I'm liking my outfit. My outfit is pretty good for this place. This is my Bahamut, my coils outfit from Bahamut. It's pretty sick. Let's see, land. What's it called again? I forgot. What's the name of the place? Aether Neomastral Logicum. Hello, Sid. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. It is as soon as certain. Pray forgive my lateness. Tara and I have much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Iranjay and Rio are pursuing promising leads. Come, we can continue discussion about the Enterprise.
Leaders are waiting for you above the Enterprise, Pretios. Shall we get going?
Yes, let's get going.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. in search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Is this Asila?
Here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Camp, be on your guard. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. There's a bunch of beast tribe stuff here. There's a camp here. Frozen house. Okay, so it's like over there. On top, okay. Yeah, Cloudtop is down there. But we're at the top, indeed. Top. Okay. Oh, there's an Aether current over there. Let's get that Aether current. Oop. Jump. Gimme. How many Aether currents? I would love to be able to fly in the sky top. How many Aether currents do I got here? Yeah, that's Churning Mist, right? Wait. Oh, Churning Mist is a different location, never mind. Sea of Clouds. Yeah, I'm missing a lot. I'm also missing one in the Western Highlands. I'm missing two in the Churning Mist. I'll probably look up a guide one day to find the missing Aether currents, so I can fly in those regions. For the blue window. Alright. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the isle in earnest. We must remain vigilant of the Avanu scouts as well. Am I supposed to interact with that? It's not letting me interact. Stand, look. Oh, lookout. There we go. Lookout. Did you see anything? Have you seen nothing resembling the missing airship? On the eastern edge, alright. We'll go up then. Mayhap this was doomed to failure. Beg mercy of Nurtlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Is that a Vanu being attacked, but by whom? Over there. Imperial troops. Which Guardian sees them? They'll know where the Archbishop is. Wait, is the Archbishop working for the Empire? The enemy of my enemy, with no choice. With me, Petios, protect the Vanu. Wait, does that mean that the Archbishop is working for the Empire? Oh boy, if they're working for the Empire, this is terrible.
Taliad, protect me!
Keep let's go kill and heal it. Just target the healer. Centurion of the gunship. Come on, you stupid gunship. This guy. Perfect. And then there's gonna be another cutscene. At the end. Can we get him? I was still know that. Perfect, duty complete. Nerdlings. Save Lord Vanu from certain death. Showers Nerderlings with tanks like Summer Squall. Lord Vanu knows not what wind bears, Nerdlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcome them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Lord Vanu would like very much for you to enjoy the hospitality of his village. Lord Vanu owes much and more to the Nerdlings, as saviors as heroes want to welcome you. To the village we go, to north, come. Alright, so we're invited to the Vanu's village then. Alright, let's go. So the Guardians were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have yet the right of it. I concluded we should accept Lord Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Alright, let's go. Go visit their village. To the north. Alright. That's the village I saw from afar. Oh, what? Wait, how do... Okay, I can go... Wait. Okay, this is confusing. Up here? Right? Okay, up here, then go... It doesn't even tell me on the map where the heck I'm supposed to go. Because it doesn't tell you, like, the height of the islands. So the map is almost worthless here. Let's take the Aether current. The map is almost worthless in the Cloud Sea because it doesn't tell you the height. Should be like a bridge. Oh, there it is. Move out of my way, you stupid insects. The blue window. Okay, so that's where it is. I should talk to the Chocobo Keep. Chocobo Porter, yeah, there it is. Perfect. And then attune to the Aetherite. Okay, Zondu. Okay. One. A breeze guides leaves to rest. Come and lay down your burdens, Nerdlin Nuttering. Lonuvanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, Okezondu. A warm, farmer welcome than one received from the Vundu, I think. Vundu bluster and blow hitter the anyone. Sound of flurry like aimless gale. What unseen lightning begat such thunderous report? There you are. Did you see it? It's that damn flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The white? He's wounded. By the 12, did the beast just eat that island? Oh, insatiable white. Oh, devour our world. Why must you torment us? Lonuvanu wastes no more words on his unfriendly deeds. Come, Marylands, come and break words with Chief Sundo. I assume we're gonna have to fight that big giant thing. Hello, Lonuvanu. The wisdom deep as nethers and eyes, clear as cloudless blue. Sonuvanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to this his word. Prayer? Netherlings deliver Lord Zanu, Famu, from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, Chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alphino Levaillard. These are my companions, Patios and Sid Carbond. We're come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of Inethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Like to black steel-shod contraption from which you save Lord Lonuvanu. Alas, no, the ship belongs to the Gyarlian Empire and an old enemy of ours, but not the enemy we're looking for at the present. The men we seek wear armor of pure white and are led by an older man in white robe. Wait, let Ivanu hear all of these nodules. Hear tell of these nodules. Are you certain? The sun rises and falls and returns. We are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lord Ivanu. Aye, winds carry purposive nettlings to our ears as well. Nettlings seek keys to Asisla. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sony, what exactly is this Asisla? Beware, nettlings, for the blackest clouds pretend the greatest dangers. Look not into the heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours ice where keys kept, deep within bowels of mighty Bishmar. It lies beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lord Vanu, for as stone gives way to water, and wind all yields to the light. This he knows, Chief Sonu madness of Vandu bodes ill for all Vanu. Alphano has a familiar look in his eye, which can mean only one thing. While Asisla is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of the Bishmar, the Knights of the Heavens will wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale, claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we were out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customer approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white. Let us each question the residents of the village. Sure. Kunu Valley, okay. Sun, moon, nothing must greet Kunu Valley with a bow. Alright. Oh, there it is. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to wet your brow. A traveler from below. Times long ago, in our lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the white is one among many. But hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him, and his flesh asunder. So he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return. But in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content he gazes below, and sees others who are as he. Hated and haunted he weeps, and his benevolence he raises up the isles of earth and guides these people to the Cloud Sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgotten. But this demon which menaces the Cloud Sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Kanu Valley knows no tales of this like this. Let's go talk to Alpha now. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes? Technically within his right, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Hey, what of you, Alphino? Did you learn out the value? Alas, no, that is unless you have an interest in this intricacies of Vanu skyfishing. Skyfishing? My God, that's it. I could kiss you. Oh. Oh. Sid wants to kiss Alphino. Okay. That's good. From what we have observed, Bismarck is the creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this: we tow a severely appetizing island through the Sea of Cloud, in essence fishing for a flying ring. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use the dragon killers to fire grenade bolts into the beast's hide, and then reel him in close, enabling our residents Econ's lair to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Gaul, but an extremely dangerous one. Should Patios fail to subdue the creature, she would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. I'm ready. Oh, she won't fail, and if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow her out of trouble. I wouldn't trust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well then. Not at all, the more the merrier. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do. If the Enterprise is ready for a fishing trip, well, you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island, mind you, I want a mouthful at most. So we're gonna do some sky fishing with a gigantic whale. Alright. Alphino loves it when a plan comes together. Yes. Well, you heard Sid, we need an island to bait the hook. By way of the first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu. If the Zondu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Alright, that's fine, we can do that. Oh, there's actually a bunch of new quests here now. Flying massive silver. We have to find an island, let's do that. Sleepless nights make Ganu Valley's mind maelstrom of fog. Does Netherland bring plants Ganu Valley seeks? Maybe. Oh yeah, I got your plants, here we go. There we go. Where's Alphino? Oh, no, Alphino. I have to talk to Sonu Vanu. Upstairs? Okay, upstairs. Tramontan is upon us. The white feast and the Vondu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isle and made a gift of them to you. Given from by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightfully safeguard. It need not to be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to shake down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Motes against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the tormentors can turn to the palm method. Very well, thinks. When you are ready, tell Zunduk scouts what manner of island you will call it, and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that, you have my word. Come, let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. Alright, over there. Alright, let's go. Hello, Sid. Squad and friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition. I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, with chains to spare, every link forged by a factory master craftsman. Please need to inform me that Yvonne and Yvonne have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing, and all that remains to confer the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Okay, speak with YG. Hello, YG. We shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. So tell me, are you ready to hunt the white whale? Yes. After you then, all aboard? The limitlessly blue hard. Oh, it's a hardball battle. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Entrance. Limitlessly blue. Join. Kind of reminds me of the Leviathan fight, except we're in the sky. And pull him so we can damage him. Now we can damage him, damage him. Wait, how the heck does this guy die? One guy fell off. FPS fell off, which is good. Yeah, that should work. Oh shit, no, stupid tornado. Phase. Corona, come on. Corona's the corona. Go, get corona. Attack the corona. Go. Get off. grab the dragon killer stings? I'll deal these. Attack the corona, attack the corona. We got it? There's the key. There's the key we're looking for. Oh, shit. What's that? Is that the echo?
Warrior light, beloved Aether, all made. Darkness, light to none known. Hearken, receiver, blessing, small.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much you have grown, far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
She has what we seek.
That she does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag. I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, The path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Well, rip, I guess?
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Well then, that sucks. We literally got the key stolen right from under our nose. Oh, what is this? A giant fortress in the sky? Oh, it's a giant, elegant fortress in the sky. It's a giant sky fortress. Okay. Forgive me, I hadn't known what was happening. Mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. Now for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds of everything we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give us a chase and bring an end to their machination. Ooh. Oh, a Sid companion. A Sid minion, I want that. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in righting the realm of another promise, and prevented the value of one of the lands from being consumed in doing so. The Zundu at least shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go inform Sid, Chief Sunu, of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the enterprise. Besides... Let's go.
Wait, something is amiss.
Okay, okay. Oh, the Imperials. What the heck are the Imperials doing here anyways?
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once! And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken. Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? She who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
We shall meet again, Warrior of Light. On that you have my word.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizlar. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
So maybe the Archbishop is not working for the Garleans then. I don't know, my wildest dream that I think I would stand less than 20 paces from Emperor of Garlemald. Varus Galvus in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the Legatus for whom the Centurion spoke. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such idle speculation. But return to the Enterprise. We have run the fall of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sonu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will join you at the airship. Well, we'll have to go back to Sid then. Hello, Sid. What?
God, I was in the middle of a cutscene ending me on. Oh, major things. This is annoying when you're in a cutscene and you get interrupted by a mob. Let's do the Aether crank since we're here anyways. Oh my god, these mobs. Can I at least watch my cutscene without getting interrupted? These mobs, man. Take the 12. What in the hell has happened out there? Turns up with the ashes in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit? What is this? A procession of notable masters? Who's next? The keeper of the seventh bloody gate? No one's so notable, Master Carillon. I'm happy to report that his Zundu will all resort to learn Bismarck's demise. Chief Sonu sends his warmest regards. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have no more to fear from the Empire for the present. At least had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, the Zundu would already have been leveled. Plainly, Virus is only interested in reaching Az's law. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well, shall we? We're gonna have us, the Empire, and the Heavenzord of the Archbishop all in one location. This is gonna be pretty intense. Judging from Sid's expression, he has news of which he believes he will please you. Okay. Guess you wonder, Wedgie was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Az's law lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
That explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The Tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
So that's why Sid already knew her then.
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Aziz's Lair should be.
Hold on, everyone! Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that... Allegan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allegans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Yeah, we probably need the key, but now we don't have the key because the Archbishop is already in there with the key. So we're kind of screwed. Finish repairing the damage incurred during our Skyfishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from is easy. I can only presume the Solar passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. But then, I'll continue this next time on Final Fantasy XIV.